Hey y'all, so I have not been back up here in probably a month or so when I did my ring box, but it's just so much going on in my rings. I was washing dishes, I'm like, where's my rings? So it's just so much going on. And anyway, um, this wedding planning thing is just not easy. It's super difficult. I thought it was gonna be a breeze. Yeah, let me tell you how my budget was. $5,000. You heard me? $5,000. And when I did the calculations, I'm thinking budget meant like on the lines of the actual wedding. But then when I sat down with an advisor, they're like, no, budget is your budget. What do you have in your bank account? Like, and I'm like, right. So between my wedding dress, my reception dress, my bridal party dress, and my fiance's wedding band, I'm at $5,000 already. So, yeah, and mind you, all of those things are already paid. So $5,000 doesn't work. So right about now, we're about, I want to say $13,000, $14,000. So anyway, that's that. So I found my venue. Yay. I found my limo company. I found, like I said, my dresses. We found the suits for the guys. We found the dresses for the girls. We go on Sunday to get fitted for the bridesmaids. And we're just, slowly rolling. So, don't look at my calendar. I'm in the middle of cooking and, yeah, and washing clothes and all of this stuff. So, I just wanted to update you guys about the wedding planning. I know two different people that's getting married this year. One of them is a friend of mine. We grew up together. I think she said her wedding was in July. And I know someone else that's getting married at my job who is getting married on my same day. That's not it. And has my same color. I told her she stole my whole life, but she had this idea first, but I didn't know her when she started it, so I feel like she still stole my idea. Just kidding. So yeah, two people, and I think it's very important to encourage each other during this time, because as women, we know that our men are men, and my fiance has ideas, but they're guy ideas, so we clash a lot because he wants to have input, but then he doesn't have. But then I want him to have input, but then I shot his idea down, so now he doesn't want to give input. It's just a big merry-go-round. So it's just really important to encourage each other. So anytime I get a chance to talk to someone about ideas, or well, what did you do for this, or how did you bypass this, or anything like that, is super important. Support is the biggest thing in planning a wedding. I actually paid for a wedding planner because I needed support, and she is awesome sauce, and she stays on my butt. I was gonna curse, but just in case kids are watching. She stays on my butt, and she tells me like, that's not a good idea, you're tripping, this is too much, whatever. And I think my ideas are good because they're my ideas. So she keeps me grounded. So that's another thing. If you don't have anyone to help you plan your wedding, it's probably best to try to find a wedding planner, just because they have an expertise in weddings. So if you don't know what you're doing, like me, I don't know anyone in my family that got married. Like my grandmother and grandfather got married. I wasn't born. So I don't know anyone in my family that's close to me that got married for me to say, hey, what did you do? And well, how did you do this? How did you do that? So it's just like, is just trying to shoot in the dark. So I have a really cool, I thought I was doing rustic, but she told me that I wasn't, and now I have like rustic / glam. I don't know how that works, but yeah, it's coming together. And I just, like I said, I came up here because I wanted to encourage you to not feel like you're overwhelmed. There are talk. Find other people getting married. Comment, subscribe, whatever you want to do. I am 7 months away from my wedding, and the time is winding down. And like I said, it's not getting easier. It's getting more difficult because final decisions have to be made. And if you're a bride, and I'm the furthest from a bride the less I could be, but I have my opinions, and I have my feelings, and I have my thoughts, and I have 1,000 visions running through my head, and it's just very, very important to talk it out. Does this make sense? Writing stuff down is numero uno. Write stuff down. Look, let me show you. This is my notebook. It is 2 pages. First page, bride, me. Look how long my list is. Bridesmaids. Look. The second page. Okay? All of this. Wedding, blah, blah, blah. All of that. I know it's backwards, mirror image. But it was so important to write stuff down because it was stuff that I didn't know. I didn't think about a corsage or a boutonniere or a pin or the flowers. Like, all of this stuff has to be accounted for, and you don't think about it to the last minute. Oh yeah, I have a flower girl. Did you incorporate the price of their flowers? So it's a lot of stuff that you don't think about until you put it on paper. So all of those thoughts and frustration and just everything rolling through your mind, if you put it on paper, you'll be able to accomplish it a little better. So now that I'm looking at my list, I realize that half of my bridal stuff is done pretty much. Oh, don't cook in YouTube, okay? Pretty much almost everything that I need besides stuff that I can't do right now, like my hair, nails, makeup, stuff like that. But it's there and it's accounted for. So that's my biggest walk away from is to make sure you write stuff down. Make sure you write stuff down. Make sure you write stuff down. Also, I also wanted to say about support as well. I had to pay for my support because I don't have any support. Like, okay, I have my mom, but as far as like a lot of family and stuff like that, there's not a lot of family support there for me. So it was important for me to pay. Like, I have to pay for it, and that's perfectly fine. I'm so much better. It's not a whole bunch of opinions, and it is what it is. So really, at the end of the day, my fiance and I opinion is the ones that matter, and that's it. Like, even with my wedding planner, I'm like, look, this is what I want. I'm not negotiating that. It is what it is. She's like, okay, I'll let you know how much it costs. Like, so it's just like that type of thing or whatever. And I do want to give a shout out to my bridesmaids. Thank you, thank you, thank you. They are so accommodating, and they're just like, just let me know. Just let me know. Okay, cool. When do you need me to be there? Just let me know. And because of all of the pressure that I have right now, I really appreciate you, Adrian, Precious, Kirsten, and Jazz. Sorry, boo. Jazz. I really appreciate it. Jazz that's my baby. She's been awesome. But I really appreciate you guys just helping me and just being there and just saying yes. I mean, without all the negativity and without all the issues, and it's just, yes, cool, I love you. So at the end of the day, like I said, my whole purpose is to take away some points and some pointers. Just write stuff down, number 1. 2, ask for help. Don't be ashamed to ask for help. Just ask, because people are willing. Also, shout out to my Uncle Jason. He also is an ear. He gives his advice, sometimes too much, but at the end of the day, he genuinely cares, and he's helping me with the wedding and doing a couple of things. He's supposed to come down here and help with the bridesmaids' dresses, etc., etc. So God will give you people that will actually help you out. So again, I appreciate everything that everyone has done for me, and please, please, please find your circle. Find your circle, because it's not going to be easy planning a wedding without one. Okay? See you next time.